Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. e6 opens up a line for the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. The Catalan opening is a slower, more positional opening where white prepares to fianchetto the light squared bishop on g2, where it will help control the center. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. This blocks the check from an opposing bishop. This defends the attacked bishop. This activates a knight by developing it off of its starting square. This develops a knight off its starting square, getting it into the action. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This strikes at the center with a pawn, fighting for space. This threatens to take an outpost with a knight. This kicks an opposing knight. This move puts the knight on a safer square. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. Master games. It is the last book move. That's fine. It is good. This allows the opponent to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. It is an inaccuracy. Takes back. It is good. This is the strongest option. It is best. This develops a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen. It is excellent. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a queen off its starting square. It is a mistake. This ignores an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable bishop. It is an inaccuracy. This moves the rook to safety. It is excellent. One of the best moves. It is excellent. A very strong play. It is excellent. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is best. Recaptures. This threatens to take an outpost with a knight. It is best. This is a fair move. It is good. This ignores an opportunity to create a passed pawn. It is a mistake. Takes back. It is good. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is good. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is excellent. This is an equal trade. It is excellent. Takes back. It is best. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is excellent. This attacks a knight, winning a tempo when it moves away. It is good. This defends the attacked knight. It is best. This allows the knight to control more squares. It is best. This is not the right idea. It is an inaccuracy. This threatens to fork pieces. It is best. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. The game is still close to equal, but black lost their advantage. It is an inaccuracy. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. It is best. A solid choice. It is excellent. This reveals an attack on a queen. It is best. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This threatens to fork pieces. It is an inaccuracy. This overlooks an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. It is a mistake. This is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is best. Takes back. This is the start of the endgame and black is equal. It is best. This forks pieces by creating a simultaneous attack. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. That's a sensible reply. It is excellent. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. It is excellent. This exposes an attack, threatening a pawn. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This threatens to create a passed pawn. It is best. The opposing knight is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. It is best. This takes an outpost, an active square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. It is best. Very precise. It is best. Right on target. It is best. This defends the attacked pawn. This is the only good move. It is a great move. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. This evades the check from the rook. It is best. This loses a pawn. This threatens to fork pieces. It is a mistake. This threatens to push a passed pawn towards promotion. It is a miss. This puts the rook behind an opposing passed pawn, which helps counter the pawn's push to promotion. It is excellent. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. It is best. That's fine. It is good. This pushes a passed pawn. It is good. An active king is critical in the endgame and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. It is excellent. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. It is excellent. This is the strongest option. It is best. This exposes an attack on a pawn while also checking the king. It is best. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. That was a free pawn. This threatens to fork pieces. It is best. This kicks an opposing knight. It is best. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is excellent. This is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. The knight now occupies an outpost, a secure square in the opponent's territory. It is excellent. Very precise. It is best. Right on target. It is best. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Both players had incredible precision in the endgame.